Yeah, let's talk it all again. Mask off.
This is the real
Podcast. 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 Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of the Real Mask Off Podcast. I'm your host, Austin Bacon Sr.
And I am Alexander Wilhelm Foot.
What you did? Hey, look. Hey, y'all, if y'all ain't check out episode 1, part 1 of the arc of how faith, the blueprint, changed us in our perspective, you feel me, on our viewpoints on life, check back in the episode 1, part 1 of how faith, the blueprint, built us, you feel me? But we gonna, on this episode, we're gonna tap into Alex's side, the intellectual side, the philosopher side, the silent storm side, because y'all think I'm deep.
Silly.
This brother right here, hey, this a deep thought ninja. You feel me? He's just quiet about it until today on this episode, on part 2, on faith, the blueprint, and how it shapes us.
Damn.
You feel me?
I appreciate that.
You did. Hey, we got a
deep thought ninja.
A deep. Because he quiet with it. You like a, you know.
It's true.
You know.
I overthink.
Oh, man.
I overthink for a sport, for a living. It sucks being in your head sometimes. Mike Tyson said the only thing he's scared of is being alone with his thoughts. And when he said that, I thought the same thing.
Man. Hey, so look at it like this there, bro. When you hear the word faith, what does that actually mean to you?
I guess faith is, to me, it's choosing commitment in a world where certainty doesn't exist. I feel like, I think back of, I read this philosopher Kierkegaard where he talked about faith and where you can't have like a leap of faith. There isn't a leap of faith, because if you're saying a leap of faith, that implies that you're already in faith.
Right.
And he was changing it to a leap into faith because you're not living in that faith space at that moment.
Oh.
So what I try to do is always be in faith.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't think that's easy to do. I don't think that that's something you do overnight, but it's something that you have to believe that it's a space that's bigger than yourself, and willingly. You know?
You see what I mean? You see? Yeah, y'all, this is exactly what I mean when I say Alex is secretly a philosopher. You ain't normal, bro.
I appreciate that. Being normal. You know? No, I think we all have these questions and stuff. I just am obsessive. So it's like I'm all in or all out. So when I find something, you know, also too, through faith, I grew up Catholic. My father built my foundation in faith as far as that Catholic structure, those values, that tradition. But I learned quick, and like at an early age, going through catechism, going to church on Sundays, the religion shifts rules. Faith can't. You know what I mean? Faith is faith. I remember them saying tattoos would send you to hell, or then the next thing there would be a youth group. They brought a tattoo dude in and made it relatable to like the up and coming kids. I remember he had a gold earring, bald head, looked like Mr. Clean, had some tattoos, you know, and that seemed like faith had to become like internal, not inherited, as far as you have to find it. You can't get it inherited, because if it's inherited, it comes with more of being raised, not built in your DNA. The inheritance part comes from probably what your parents think. You know, my father was Catholic school his whole life, and that's who he was, who he is still. Like, you know, he's Catholic, he believes in the Bible, goes to church every Sunday, and
still follows and practices.
Yeah, and I don't knock him. I mean, that's his, but I just felt like, and I'm not even gonna say my eyes were open more, because I still think that's a knock on people. I think it's my path is different. That's all. You know, I don't care what religion you are. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what sex you like. Your path, everybody's path is different, you know. But what I found started working for me and making me understand more was going down this harder road where I'd have to search more for the information and, you know, trying to just, I guess, do it my own way.
So what you learned wasn't faith yet. It was the language of faith.
Well, yeah, I guess you're right. You know, exactly.
Man,
I think that you just nailed that, because you don't even know the definition of it early on in the beginning.
Oh man. So I think like right here is a perfect spot to take a second and reflect on what we've been doing here at the Real Mask Off Podcast. We are constantly trying to change ourselves and be the change within our community. So we want y'all to stay tapped in with us. And if you ain't tapped in with us and you just finding out about us, man, go ahead and hit that follow, the like and subscribe button, and
give us your comments too.
Yeah, definitely give us those comments, because, you know, we want to interact with y'all. We want to know what you guys think and feel about the podcast. So far, we really trying to be better for y'all and be better for our team here, you know, and constantly give y'all better product. So check us out on all our social media platforms, Facebook, The Real Mask Off Podcast, YouTube at The Real Mask Off Podcast,
TikTok.
Over there on TikTok at The Real Mask Off Pod C. It's Pod C, you know, and check us out over there on Instagram at The Real Mask Off Podcast 2025. If you want to get in direct contact with us, you can email us at maskoffpodcast@gmail.com. Hey, so let's get back into this episode, man. So for me, my breaking point was emotional trauma. Yours was different. Where was your break?
I think emotion was always tied into my break also. I think it's tied to all people's breaks.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Sometimes the emotion either way gets overwhelming.
Yeah.
It becomes a breaking point. I don't know if my break wasn't faith failing me as it was just me abandoning faith. When I was walking in, you know, the darkness, faith didn't have a chance to operate because I stepped away from it. I mean, faith operated through, darkness operated through me for so long, until I started opening my eyes and seeing what I was doing and wrong. And then it's just being honest, faith really didn't come where it was like, I need you to save me, God. Even though I said those words a million times, you know, I need you to save me, Jesus. You know, I can't do it without you. But the point is, God and Jesus aren't helping you out like that, you know, not till you do something. So I had to find faith in myself first, if anything. I betrayed myself, and that is worse than probably feeling abandoned by God.
Yeah.
You know?
Damn. Yeah, man. Shit, hell yeah. No, that's deep. Because basically you say your wound wasn't outside pain, but internal.
Oh, it always is. Yeah, definitely. Definitely internal. It's the internal consequence of it.
Exactly.
Yeah, I had to reflect. Just to get silent, to see where I actually was. I figure, you know, just like most people, whether you may be running the streets, getting in and out of trouble, or have some sort of addiction issues where you're still ripping and running, getting in and out of trouble, society or life will put some sort of pause on you too, getting locked up, things like that. You know what I mean? Putting rehabs and things. So those didn't look like the way they would help me at the time. Those scars I carry from that was just like defense, just being stubborn. They're trauma reminders, they're diplomas, they mark levels I survived and graduated from. Just kind of like every first grade, second grade, third grade, you know, when you're at the bottom, you don't jump to the graduation. It takes time.
We started from the bottom, now we're here.
Yeah, no, basically that's good.
Yeah.
Just to be here isn't even, in that sense, he's saying you're at what? At top. Now I'm just at the bottom.
Oh, wait a minute, pause.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, you know, hey, look, that's real different way of looking at things, you know, from a place of how far each of us has come. And this is basically all of us doing like self-reflection, looking backwards, and even now, knowing now more of a place of where we stand at in life now, it's easier for us to understand going forward, you know. But this is like to help people understand where, like, how faith did define us. So, like, hey, Boogie, let me ask you this: what brought you back to faith?
Definitely getting clean, seeing clearly again, finally realizing the pain I caused, not just pain I took. You know, I guess then I became a student, reading, listening, learning myself.
I feel that.
Listening in the silence. Faith became an alignment. I don't think you can understand faith until you lived without it. You know?
See? So this isn't theory to you. It's transformation.
Definitely. But before, I used to try not to leap into faith. Whereas now, like I said, I live in it, stay in it, you know, try to not let nothing get me out of it.
Yeah, I see that. And I definitely understand that, because, like, I just remember, like, always knowing that everything that we ever endure through and go through in our life, it's like, it's never been too much that I couldn't handle it, and I always came out the other side, right? So I feel as though, like, we got 100% win ratio. You know, when every adversity we ever been through, we've always came out the other side, as long as you still breathing with the dub. You know, so man, we're gonna take a breather on that, take a pause, because you know that's gonna get heavy. So listen, y'all, if you watching this and you missed part 1, go listen to that last episode too. These 3 episodes together are one full arc. This is the blueprint, Part 1 and Part 2 are two different doors to the same house. And Part 3 brings both three together. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Hey, y'all. Y'all already know that I love you.
So,
Yeah, this is one of those episodes where
think too much.
it's where we think it's. I'm trying to keep the motion light, you know.
It's been a long week.
Yeah, and
My brain is fried.
Yeah. So, you ready to get back into it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me one moment after the transformation where faith actually changed the way you move. Now,
in work, in every day, I don't control destiny.
mm-hmm.
Faith helps me to surrender control and receive wisdom instead. When stress hits now, I meditate, I pray, I try to treat people with grace.
You try to
I try to treat people with grace. Also try to treat myself with grace. You know, everybody is battling something invisible. I always say everybody's got a story. And to them, it's the worst because they're walking in those shoes.
Especially you. Shit. You battle the universe, bro, in your head 24/7.
Yeah. It's part of being a Libra. I guess you look at everything all different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But faith is it's an identity now. It's not optional. You know, you can't walk with 1 foot in and 1 foot out.
You can't.
You know,
you can't. And that's why I always try to tell everybody on a daily dose of bacon that, like, you can't look at your problems like it's a problem anymore. That's the reason why it stays a problem. You got to look at it from a perspective as life is trying to teach you something to recreate yourself to be the person that you're supposed to be. You only going through this because you literally are here for a reason, you know? So
yeah, you got to believe that.
You got to lock in. You definitely got to lock in and like stop looking at your problems as it's the end of the world, because you got a 100% win ratio to every problem that you ever had if you really think about it. So stop complaining and start doing something about it. Yo, what do you want people to take from your faith?
I'd say it'd have to be that faith is not something we talk about. It's how we live. My life is run by intention, and I want that intention to remain in the services of other people. Because faithful men lead communities, and the youth need real leaders. They need those examples again. I think sometimes we lost that. If I could be a little glimpse of that, I'd be that. I know you are. I've seen it firsthand with you. I see it firsthand with the young people out there. I see it with any stranger you go to, you know. And sometimes I want to embody that as far as being more open towards that.
So if you could talk to that younger you, what would you say?
I'd say, yeah, there's darkness, and I see you on the other side. Because I wouldn't have listened anyway. I would have had to live that myself, you know? So you might tell him, I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully he'll get a glimpse of knowing, hey, you're going to make it.
He had to live it anyways, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, I'd say my final message today would be this. Embrace the silence. Pray, meditate, walk, sit with yourself. The answers are already inside of you. The silence is where God or whatever maker you believe in whispers at you. The Creator speaks to you in those silent moments the loudest. And it's ironic. Life is ironic. You get the loudest message in the silence.
I told y'all at the beginning of this damn episode that A Boogie ass is a philosopher, man. Y'all thought I'd be bright. Man, I'm telling you, man. Wait till y'all get y'all videos of that 1 foot in. Get over there and check us out, man.
Yep, Daily Dose of Bacon. Check them out.
Yeah,
He's putting out Oscar-worthy content, bro.
I love it.
One day you're going to get an award, I'm telling you.
Yeah, you are too. We are going to get an award.
Right, we're going to get an award. Yes, we're going to get an award together.
Already, y'all. This was part 2 of our Faith Blueprint arc. This one was Alex's side, the mind, the philosophy, the inward reflection.
Thank you, guys. Thank you all so much. Thank you, Austin. Next episode, we bring both sides together. You know, that's how we do it.
You know how
we look at all sides, always around.
Yeah, all perspectives. And this next episode, we're going to hit on the emotion and the intellect, heart and mind. 2 paths, same faith.
Well, I guess that will complete the structure, you know. Part 1, part 2, gotta have a part 3.
You already know how it goes. It's called the trifecta.
It's the trifecta. It's a trilogy now. The trilogy of faith.
And y'all know what I always tell y'all to do. Do us a favor and have an awesome day on purpose.
Thank you guys so much, man. We appreciate y'all. And this is the Real
Ask All
Podcast.
Y'all know what it was. Stop playing with us.
Peace.
What up, though, y'all? It's your boy, Austin.
And I'm Alex. You're tuned into the Real Mask Off Podcast, where real talk lives.
We built this brand from our story. 2 fathers with 5 kids. Each no silver spoon, just soul and hustle. Now it's stitched into every fabric of the legacy brand.
This ain't just merch. This is an identity. Father of 5, mother of 3, deep in the D. We make gear that reps you.
From varsity jackets to hoodies with the tally marks. Every piece of this legacy wear, this is the real one raising kings and queens.
So if you're about yours, hit that link in our bio or go to thelegacybrand.myshopify.com. Cop yours, rock it, and rap your story. The Legacy Brand. Unmask everything.
Oh, God.